Alright, boys, welcome to Zargabad. I'm sure a lot of people are already familiar with the map. But today's exercise is going to be a straightforward one. We just have received intel that we have 3 points of interest around the south side of Zargabad, just outside the main city. As we can see here, if you open your maps, we have three objectives. The first one being a gasoline station. Intel suggests that there have been unknown movement here on a randomized pattern and increasing foot traffic around the gasoline station. The first
User
objective
left your
is
channel.
to
User joined your channel.
investigate around the gasoline station for anything suspicious. Be mindful of possible IEDs by the roadside. If you happen to spot any, report it immediately to command, where we will send a B team to dispose of it. Next is objective two, which is a little bit more on the heavy side. Aerial footage shows that this is a possible mortar emplacement as well as an inactive anti-air emplacement for up 4. Um, Moving on after objective 2 is objective 3, which is their main supply depot and possible insurgent stronghold. So your objective here is to clear this village, go house to house, and find any intel that you can gather. And stand by for further tasking. Now, friendly elements will be stationed to the south at grid 032011. They will be at the T intersection and they will be blockading the intersection so your operation can go unimpeded. We also have a friendly element at grid 049031, blocking any entrance that might be coming from the main city of Zargabad, taking on the eastern road. Yeah. For the purposes of this game, I'm sorry to take you out of your immersion. These are gonna be imaginary forces, and we will be
Understood.
updating you via radio where they will be moving next. Before your immersion breaks while you are already in game later, you're not gonna find friendly elements running around for FPS conservation purposes. So sorry about that.
Loud and clear on
So
that.
yeah, again, very straightforward. Expected number of combatants is unknown at this time, but we do know that they are guerrillas and they have no proper military training. The best they can do is overwhelm you with numbers, so keep an eye out for them. Also, be mindful that they are not afraid to throw bodies at you, literal bodies that might contain IEDs. Not afraid to go all jihad on you, bros. So.
Yun naman ang chopper.
Fire team lead 1, ano mag-mount na ba kayo?
Check.
Go, mount up, team 1.
Copy.
Team 1.
Team 1 mounting up.
Negative ako kayo, state, pasok ko.
Ano ulit?
Work, wala na tayong third party. Extra asset is work. No, I mean...
Break team 1. Sino nakakaalam ng objectives natin?
Negative.
Take a wait one guys.
Uy, wag ganyan, tangina. Tagal
Good.
yan. Wala akong makita sa ano.
Ariel, do you know our objective?
User joined your channel.
Open map guys.
Radio check frequency squad net 100.
Based on the intel that we have, objective number 1 merong unknown movement dito sa may fuel station. Do you read guys on 1-1? Copy.
Loud and clear, 101.
Okay, objective
Building
number
clear
1,
on
dito
101.
sa may fuel station, merong unknown movement dito. So, we need to check the area. Then, objective number 2, merong AI placement dito sa area pero we don't know the exact position. Objective 3, ito yung pinaka stronghold ng mga kalaban natin. So, we need to clear this area. We need to move house to house to check the
Okay lang.
any intel
Okay lang.
that we can gather. So, we have a potential fire position dito sa may area, sa may bandang north side. So, yan lang yung After natin sa objective 3, wait lang tayo for next instructions on the high command. Yun lang, sir. Coordinate na lang, Sir Pluto, yung natin, position natin pagdating sa LZ.
404 Marshall 10023 you'll make left turn push through to 2
101, checking out.
Roger that.
Harvey checking in.
Harvey is checking in. Alright, Harvey, tuway ka na.
Harvey copies.
It was easy.
Okay, Pluto, Ariel, and Norman were Team Blue. Harvey, Macarius, and Marco, Team Red.
Copy on that.
Copy.
Alright, let's take a position for fire team to the
Team 1 will cover southwest side.
SQL si Mark, no?
Yan na lang at lag.
Diba?
Alright, dismount.
It's mounting.
Harvey watching north.
Macarius watching west. Pluto watching southeast. Alright, Team 1, move out na tayo. We'll be proceeding southwest.
Copy. Lead the way.
Ariel, take point. Happy.
Ha, best point, man.
User joined your channel.
Norman, follow, and then Pluto. Ariel. Southwest. Happy. Watch when you skyline. Tintin pa ako sa stream ko eh. Sinasabi pala si ano.
No one's watching southwest, ah. Check niyo yung shock tax niyo. Tignan niyo sino hindi tumitingin saan.
I'm
Tapos
watching
mag-fill in na lang
southwest.
kayo.
We'll follow behind the red team, but we'll proceed directly northwest. Those rocks in front of the
Ubot,
compound.
ubot na ba tayo?
Line na. Line.
The five teams will cover us while we proceed.
Copy, moving out.
Proceeding to observe point.
Copy.
Ang passes niya, binibigyan ko na kayo ng bearing. Huwag yung kalimutan. I-check.
Copy, copy.
Sorry.
RP serial, oh.
So negative tayo sa objective 1.
Kausap niya yung labs niya.
Red team, sit up.
Fire team red set. Fire team red is watching northwest. Copy.
Copy, standby. Harpy, check mo yung guy na tumatakbo. Doing some shady movements.
Eyes on ka sa sa building.
Red team, do you have eyes on the building? Inside the building?
Partially. Mark the hole inside of the building.
Can you guys see the fire jump in north?
Break contact southwest. Macarius, set up. I want you to suppress that downrange now.
Arm.
Bearing 220. Yes.
Aiming at 220, negative on site. Shot bar.
Fire team red engaged.
Copy.
Saan sila? Skyline. Tango down.
Targets neutralized.
Be advised, team 2 is already in the compound. They're moving in. Watch your fire. Harpy, once mag-proceed sa inyo yung direction ng contact, we will shift the blue team to your position, to your direction.
Fire team red copies.
One squad has already been sent to raid the gasoline station as well as the objectives that are marked on your map, but around an hour ago, they mysteriously went dark. We have reason to believe that they have been affected by an EMP strike that rendered their radios inoperable, and we don't know their whereabouts. So your mission for today is to carry on with their last transmission, which is in Firuzbarav Baharv or whatever it is. We have set up an LZ because this is already a friendly occupied territory. Now your mission is just to follow the footsteps of their objective and attempt to find these missing Marines. The objective still stands. You are to clear out a possible mortar pit as well as an inactive AA battery here at this location at 042018, marked objective 1. We have no intel on the village on the north, but we have solid intel about a possible enemy stronghold as well as a weapons and ammo depot on Shabazz. So standard rules of engagement apply. You are cleared to use ordnance on any buildings as long as they pose a threat to your men and your personal safety, and that would be all.
We are the chill team.
Team 6.
Bilis, oh.
Copy, ito naman.
Alright, chopper is back, ready?
This is Dr. Senate.
Na-confirm ko lang yung rappel Ace, no?
No, hindi tayo mag-rappel.
Ay, hindi. Okay, copy.
3, mount up, mount up. Team 3. Dito, pasok.
Okay. Acer in.
Alright, CC, pero walang pilot. Okay, meron pala.
Radio check number 5. Radio check number 5.
Loud and clear, 5.
Number 4 to number 5, radio check. Easy. Easy, 3-3R, all cubs up for radio check.
Yep, I hear you loud and clear, Macarius. Alright, we're landing. Alright, dismount, provide your safety on the chopper.
This is fire team 2.
On it.
Squad lead to SD Pluto. Ready to move.
Checking.
Squad lead, this is fire team 2. We are at position Alpha, waiting orders.
Team 3 on the ground.
Ayos on na. Get visual on objective 1.
On the ground and in AO, over.
Team 3 on the ground, where should we stay?
No, fire team 1 is already taking point. Just follow.
Before?
Parang ka nga dun, Marco. Sila
Cover
makita.
our left flank, if possible.
Sila?
Dito sila, moving out. Tara na.
Copy that, we're covering your left flank. Guys, we're going to watch the left flank of the point team.
He's coming into position of Alpha, north, coming from north.
Check new shack tack when doing the column formation. Somebody should check left and right alternately. Thank you.
Copy, checking right.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
This is Team 4 spotted technical over that objective 1 and multiple containers and guards.
Proceed tayo sa left nila, left side nila.
Stay in the open, don't stay in the open.
Wala tayo magandang dito position
Use the trees for cover.
Pluto, you will not be taking point to the next point, waypoint.
Copy.
Refer to
Copy
map
that.
update.
Truck 1 signing back on 4 pad.
Copy, Chuck 1.
5.2 tayo.
Truck 1 signing back on 5.
Spread out, spread out.
Copy, Chuck 1.
Squad lead, be advised there is a vehicle at the main highway, trekking east.
Down.
Maintain distance. Bilisan nyo na kilos Pluto at observation na yun. Tara, let's go.
Leading waypoint 2.
Dito lang kayo. ST Pluto gagalaw una. Dito lang tayo.
Marco, take point.
Taking lead.
Need to head northwest. Mark. Follow.
Squad, be advised we are seeing a Ural with multiple insurgent fighters guarding it with containers on objective 1.
Mark position of contact, of Vic contact, please. Thank you.
User left your
Team
channel.
3, we are proceeding to waypoint 2.
Team 4 to 1 and 2, please advise you there is a technical by the north of the town. Roger.
Fire team ni
It has
Pluto.
been marked on
We
the map.
advise
Over.
technical sa up ahead for you, mga 200, 300 meters, so be careful. ST Pluto, adjust the tree line west-southwest.
Moving.
Keep eyes peeled for technical. Go, go, go.
Southwest.
Proceeding west-southwest.
Dito sa kabilang kalsada.
User left your channel.
Yup, tawid tayo dun.
User
Go.
joined your channel.
Move.
Pluto, masyado tayong open. Move to the tree line.
We're going forward. Double time.
Be advised the enemy technical is facing north. To your position. Proceed with caution.
Oh, eyes on. All fire teams move with speed. Go, go, go.
Be advised, 2 insurgent fighters is moving to your position.
They're moving now.
On a patrol over.
Vehicle, 3 west.
Down. Take down. Man down. We have a man down.
Sir, permission to engage.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
I'm up.
down.
Popping smoke.
Squadron is fire team 2, permission to engage over.
Adjust your fire team west, ST Pluto.
Pluto is down. Pluto is down. This is Marco.
Marco, adjust your fire team west.
Fire team 2, taking
Just suppressing fire on the southwest area.
Popping smoke. Wait one. Up ko lang si Pluto.
Close smoke. Shit, heavy gun.
Keep moving. Fire maneuver. All squads, be advised, squad leaders down.
This is fire team 2, we are going to engage. We are taking fire over.
Suppress fire, guys. Suppress fire.
Copy that. Use your DMRs to your advantage. Use cover and concealment. Over.
Good copy. Squad leaders down currently.
Squad lead is done.
Copy that. Don't stay too long out in the open.
We commence attack.
Be advised, technical gunner is down. Over. Technical gunner is down.
Medic, get the squad leader.
Loading. Support team, continue suppressive fire. West. South.
Medic.
Copy smoke, yep. Medic here.
All squads, be advised, squad leader's position is marked
Fire
with
team,
orange
sorry,
smoke.
I want you checking northwest as well.
Pluto is still down, but medic is already patching up.
Medic.
Is marked with orange smoke. If there's any medic in the area, go in the orange smoke.
Squad lead, this is command. Advise you use fire and maneuver. Say again, fire and maneuver.
I'm up. Oh my goodness. Take down.
Fire and maneuver, second fire and maneuver.
Down.
I need the corpsman by the orange smoke.
Suppressing fire.
Command. Sorry, fire and maneuver, I'll copy. Teams bonding.
Throwing smoke.
I'm gonna watch northwest from our position.
Harpley's down, second Harpley's down. Keep laying down suppressive fire.
I'm up.
Harpley's up.
Weapons
Let's
team,
move
I
to my
want you
post.
to keep suppressing southwest.
Move to my post, you got clear view in here.
Ceasefire.
I'm losing a lot of blood here.
Other fire teams, give me info.
What
Saan mga
is your
contacts
sit
ng
rep?
Tagalog?
Over, this is Fire Team 2.
Team leads. Because no one's answering. Yung ibang fire team leads. Contact west. Contact down.
Windy, paano ako ng ano? Tag dito.
Fire team
Morphine. Yeah, morphine.
Mark.
Still here, man.
Squad, be advised, enemies are crawling at the back of the containers and at the back of the murals. Over.
Copy, thanks.
You check 100, how copy?
Marco, watch out for the your R3.
Team 3, 360.
May salin ako dito dala. Kung kailangan salin, kung lalo sa backpack ko.
Fire Team 3, I want you to start
I'm
bounding
watching
southwest.
Team 3 will move southwest.
Copy, what is your position? Over.
Team 3, we need to start bounding southwest. Let's go, let's go.
Copy.
Next 3 lines.
Taking lead.
What is your position?
Moving out, moving out.
Team 3, proceed. Mindy, are you good?
I'm good.
Shots fired.
Shot fired.
Fire Team 1 to Fire Team 2, scratch that, maintain position.
Up. Take down.
Fire Team 2 will be pushing
Down.
from your northeast. Check fire
Nice,
friendly.
Team 3, we are start bounding towards southwest.
Yes, sir.
Taking fire. Provide contact. Where's the contact direction?
No vision,
No vision, but I
We are
hear directly west.
All fire teams, Chris Desi taken over again. Sino fire team lead ngayon ng fire team ni ST Pluto? Sino 2IC?
Bro is up. We are moving southwest and we are being engaged. Over.
Take your time. Skogs!
Do you have visual?
Negative on south.
Especially
Negative on west side.
Visual directly, bearing 300, visual bearing 300.
User left your channel. User joined
Sorry,
your
what?
channel.
Bearing what?
300, bearing 300. Contact is down.
Squad leader is up.
Good kill. Contact down.
Luto up ka.
Up mo.
Fire team ST Pluto. Fire team 1 moving to objective 1.
Alright, let's move to direct south.
Okay, south.
No, hang on. Wait lang. Mali ako.
Holding.
We need to... Yep, we need to hit southwest. I use the those small trees for cover. Marco, proceed.
Copy. Moving out.
Team 3, we're moving up southwest.
Shot fire.
Advise shots fired at south.
Squad, be advised, we are
Copy,
seeing multiple movements, infantry southwest, the compound at your southwest. Over.
Pluto, are you set?
Copy.
Holding.
I hear you. Loud and clear southwest.
Break. Team
Contact
4
bearing
to squad
250.
lead, please advise. Compound behind yellow truck spotted. 3 Marines captured. 2 casualties down. 3 is still alive. Out.
Understood.
Team 3 bound slowly. Make sure you
If you
watch
get
all sides.
fire team leaders, if you have eyes on sa truck, we will secure the Marines after we secure objective 1.
3 copies. Guys, do you have eyes on the marine
Fire
truck?
team 2 has eyes on the truck. Over.
Marco,
Nice.
sit down.
Nice.
We need to make sure we reach the wall.
Copy. Moving
The
in.
trees for cover.
Let's move out.
Team 3, are we set?
Ready, sir.
Alright, let's move.
Moving out.
Casualties natin.
Contacts on the on 12 o'clock inside compound.
Copy. Marco, is that you calling out?
Yes. Affirmative.
Marco, call out. Thank you. Proceed. Let's proceed.
Scopes,
Use the
are you set?
Say again, over.
Are you set?
Double time sa wall.
Position
Shit,
na
highest is hit.
So once you hit
Keep
the wall,
firing. Maintain
cover
your
us.
fire.
Solid copy.
Break. Team 4 to all units. Hostages have been executed. We are too late on the securing the hostages out.
Marker is down. I repeat, marker is down.
I'm up. Moving to the wall. Be advised guys, merong shooter dito sa harap.
Command is stalker.
I'm gonna pop smoke at our northwest.
Command is stalker. We got some.
Marco, sit right.
Patching up. Wait one.
Carius, watch. Oh yeah, okay. Windy, sit right.
Copy, stalker.
We got
Alright,
shooters
pop
inside the
smoke,
compound.
And then the rest will cross.
Wait one, bigyan ko kayo ng cover.
Contact
Saglit lang.
directly northwest.
Alright,
Move.
Cross.
All squads be advised.
This team 3, we are at the wall of the compound, over.
Okay, we're gonna be coming up to you now.
Copy, check corners and the rest
Salamat,
of the
Windy.
teams
Gusto na
will,
dyan ka.
stop left.
Secure their dog tag and put them on
Huwag kayong papasok nang hindi kayo ready. Mag-outer cordon kami, wait lang.
Pasok, Macarius.
Skulks,
Copy.
come na.
Copy.
Outer cordon. Bas.
Marco, check the
In case
other
objective
corner which
one.
is southeast. Hold mo lang yung position.
Copy, pero we
Roger
are
that.
going to move to position Bravo. How copy?
Salamat,
Go.
Windy.
May isa sa loob ng building.
Ano yan, i-insert natin yan load ng building, guys.
Going to move at position Bravo. How copy?
Yeah, understood. Go.
Copy that. Make sure you check every nook and cranny for surviving Marines, over. Make sure you bring them back to the staging area.
Squad leader to command. Copy.
Pasok to.
Oh, Pluto, go.
Alright, moving in.
Moving in.
Moving in.
AR dito, mag-set up ka rito. Harpy, manage mo yung fire team.
May contact sa loob ng house. Andito yung stage. Okay. Tago down. Nice.
Walang reload.
Meron pa isa dito, wait.
Contact
Soldier, 100 meters, right.
Break. Over
Contact
1.
southwest.
All units, please be advised. Warning. We got any sniper
The only compound.
sniping you on your position.
Hostage clear.
From the west. Careful.
Contact, man.
May contact sa kabila.
Team 2 is taking fire from the sniper. Allow fire. Team 2 is taking fire from the sniper.
Tara, team, dito tayo sa southeast.
Skulks, ano status nyo?
Labas, southeast tayo. We need to secure an LZ spot.
Skulks, come in.
This is Skulk. Solid. Copy.
Status.
We are from 80 meters from the road we cannot cross. We are taking heavy fire from a sniper. Over. We are taking accurate fire from the enemy sniper.
Need to clear this
Deploy
compound.
smokes and
Dito sa
move to
southeast.
precision Bravo where you have cover. Go.
Solid copy.
Dito yung entry.
Anong balita sa inyo? Buhay pa kayo?
Dito
Tara,
this
punahin
compound
sa
sa
bato ko. Susugurin natin yung mga gunggong na yan. Doon tayo sa puno na yan. Tapos pasukin natin yan.
Observe.
Okay. Moving in. Clear.
Team, pa-clear pa ng compound dito sa direction.
Copy.
This is Team 3, SD Pluto. We're clearing towns or compounds
One copies.
along southeast.
Compound clear. We're just, may mga mortar dito.
Copy. Hold on the mortar.
Please be advised. 4 is compromised. We are
Securing
now,
area.
We are being counter-sniped.
Team 3, we
checking
pop
locations.
green smoke for the LZ. Over.
Watching southeast.
Team 3, we have recovered the mortar position.
Hold position. EOD will be at your spot. Okay.
Copy. Be advised, we pack green smoke for the LZ. Over.
Copy, Commander.
Okay, salamat, salamat.
Pasecure natin itong LZ spot.
Fire Team Pluto, do you have body bags for the dead Marines?
Negative on the body bag. Standby. Ano kayo body
Skulls,
bags?
do you have body bags?
Negative, negative.
Negative.
Marcus.
Nagdala sa atin.
One is stock central.
Hindi, I need
May mo,
FE.
matras yung helicopter. I-engage sila.
Ini-engage sila, oh.
Chopper should be staying on the east side of the AO.
Squad, this is Fire Team 2. We are at position Bravo. Over. We are position up Bravo.
Fucking Skulls, are you set?
First contact sa direct
Anong
south.
status nyo?
Andito namin sa position
Southwest
Bravo.
are
Pwede kami
friendlies.
mag-move
Please
sa likod ng
provide
truck.
updates.
Friendly sighted
Provide
southwest.
updates. Yes, go.
Watch your fires.
Friendly ba daw sa south?
Watch your fire.
Map is friendlies, they're friendlies.
Squad, this is Team 3 SD Pluto. We have secured an LZ, popping orange smoke.
Go ahead.
Copy, stock. We'll relay that traffic. Chop 1, this is stock.
Fire Team 1 to Squad Lead, message over.
Set.
Be advised, we are at the mass grave 3 times KIA Marines, 4 times at our position, now copy over.
Sila dun sa harapan, dumadaan. Bawal siya dyan, oh.
All squads be advised, chop 1, Black Hawk helicopter.
Yari na naman yan.
Nandun yung chopper. Malayo.
You tell the chopper to stay on the east side of the AO.
This stock is in traffic.
Ask command if we are allowed to commandeer vehicle to escort the survivor to the gas station.
Sino may hold ng mga ano?
Traffic. Command is stock. And
Fire team leaders.
sorry, squad leader asking
Get ready to move out.
commandeer vehicles from the
Sample
enemy.
science.
Sorry.
Transfer na, Sullivan. Transfer sa Sullivan.
Survivor remote natin.
Alright, 360 tayo sa may chopper area. Please use the compound.
Copy, moving.
Copy, 260.
Watching north side.
Nice.
Watching northeast.
I'm watching southwest.
Squad Lead, this is Fire Team 2. Are we going to move to the LZ?
Move to compound.
This is Team 3. We have secured the LZ and the
We
chopper.
are already at the compound by the yellow truck. Over.
Okay, get eyes on objective 3. Secure perimeter, establish fire position as we move.
Shot fire, suppressing.
Just left the chopper now.
Getting shot here on northwest.
Squads be advised.
No eyes on target.
Ship 1 to the northwest. A second ship 1 to the northwest. Chop 1 is taking fire.
Okay. Move. Take over.
Took so long. The chopper was on the ground for at least a minute or
Copy,
two.
chop 1.
Hirapan yata sumakay yung survivor. May pilay siguro.
Overwatch to squad.
Mukha nga.
Yeah, that
Fire
screen is
team
by the
Pluto,
tree line.
come here.
North.
You will be escorting the survivor back to the gas station, and then come back to fire position.
Copy on your last. Where's the survivor?
Right beside the busted technical.
Wala na, nakuha na. Ito na yung kanina eh. Meron pa ba dyan isa? Meron pa pala isa.
It's in traffic.
Azir, halika dito. Kunin mo tong ano.
Ano ba yung contact dito sa north? Kung saan nanggaling yung fire?
Oo, nandiyan kanina pero na-down na yata nilang ibang fire team.
Sabihan mo yung fire team.
Chop 1,
Members mo. Mag-set ng security. Wait nga, nasa si Skulks? Skulks, asan ka? Dikit.
Dito kami sa may position ng AA. Medyo northwest lang ng onte nung yellow truck.
Nandito, clear tayo sa technical. Commander nyo.
Mga containers.
Tsaka mounted tong prisoner.
Namin to?
Yung sa mapa ba namin kayo?
Hindi, kami
Pasok
na
sa
lang.
loob ng compound kaya to.
Siguro
Ano yun dun sa gas station sa unang ano?
Oo.
Copy.
Alright team, we need to escort this survivor.
Anong status mo, Skulks? Paki-update ako every now and then. Salamat.
Copy.
Alright, team 3, we need to use the technical na dalhin natin dun sa first, sa LZ natin kanina. We need to bring that,
Copy.
that survivor. Marco, drive.
Roger that. Kasi di ako makasakay eh.
Copy.
Di ako makasakay, walang ano sa scroll.
Pluto, hindi ata masasakyan to.
Hindi masasakyan siya. Negative sa ano. Pwede tayo mag-on foot na lang siguro.
Standby. Squad, this is Team 3 SD Pluto. We are not able to commandeer the technical. Over.
Understood.
We're going to proceed on foot back to the station, or we can use the chopper.
Yung chopper, secure mo sila ng LZ Mark, please. Tapos call them down.
Copy on that, standby. Gawa tayo ng another LZ pa A0. Pakidala nung ano, kaya ba niya? Hindi, wag na. Si ano na lang, si Windy. Dalhin mo na lang yung captive. Ay, yung
Andito na sa akin, sa loob ng compound.
Copy. Ako ng LZ dito, halika.
Ako na sa red smoke, sabi mo. Papapa ko red smoke, sabi mo sa kanila.
Anong smoke meron ka?
Red.
Wag use. Do you have green smoke?
Blue na lang, blue.
Can you confirm if there's no more contacts dyan sa northwest na yan?
Blue tayo, blue.
Meron pa. Skulks.
Blue smoke.
We need to secure the area. Or
Skulks, come in.
we can fall back dun sa
Yes,
tree line na yun sa northeast.
we have engaged two targets.
Yes, but have you set up?
Doon?
Yep,
Negative,
done.
we are going to
Dito na, sa southeast na natin sila ibaksak.
The vantage point on this house roof.
Southeast? Clear ba
Over.
dyan southeast?
Clear dito.
Copy. Dito na lang sa side ng compound para may
Okay.
cover sila. Alright,
Pakaya ano lang, relay na lang, blue smoke kamo, blue smoke.
Okay, blue smoke.
Okay,
This is
copying blue
basically
smoke.
We have set up a LZ with the blue smoke. Over.
Stalker. Relay.
Dumating yung chopper, we don't need to be 360 around the chopper. Kailangan lang i-cover natin tong south at saka north side na area. Once the chopper is down, yung nung nakahawak sa captain, make sure i-load agad. Should be within the next 30 seconds.
Okay, got it. Set perimeter.
Go, lapit, and...
Is on the ground right now.
Okay. Captive load.
Squad, this is fire team 2. We are getting contact from the southwest. They are pushing us from the southwest. Over.
Alright, regroup inside the compound. This is Team 3, we have secured the survivor.
Squad, how copy? This is fire team 2. Over. Squad, this is fire team 2. Over.
Skulks, nakapag-set up ka na ba ng vantage point mo?
Yes, we are here on top of the building. We are trying to
Engage
contact you
targets
earlier.
west objective 3.
Copy. We have been ambushed by two jihadists with RPGs and suicide bombs. We had taken them out. Over.
Are you still within the compound?
Yes, we are still within the compound. We have visual on the objective. I am
Alright,
seeing
Marco, we need to
multiple
proceed northwest
insurgents with
along the
RPGs
compound.
on
Use
the
the
rooftops
compound.
and
Take them out,
MGs.
take them out.
Copy, moving.
Status.
Moving
You
north,
are,
northwest ba?
Ready, set. Where's your current position? Over.
We are at the
Sa loob ba tayo ng kapandadaan o sa may wall lang? Stuck tayo sa wall?
Copy, west of the mortar position. Copy, west of the mortar
Or we
position.
gonna use the compounds? Since secure naman tong compound para meron tayong
Let's
cover.
use the compounds papunta dun sa map indicated with the mortar. Dun sila sa west na yun. Let's go.
Copy, moving.
Everyone, check in on the radio.
Check in.
Number 3 checking in.
Number 4 check in.
2 check in.
Alright. Squad, this is Team 3. We are approaching from your east.
Checking in. Number 5.
All squads, be advised they are sending out multiple single infantry, so proceed with caution.
Pluto, have you established?
Friendly is on site. Friendly on site.
Break. Please be advised. Team 4 spotted multiple
Coming friendly.
counterattack from compound. Direction is northwest. Go
Watch your forward, behind you.
direction.
All fire teams set up for counterattack.
Copy. Moving.
Skulls' fire team will handle west, northwest. Team Pluto's and fire team 1 will handle north to northeast.
Nandito sila sa ano natin, sa likod natin. Pluto. Nandito sila sa ano natin, left side. Nasa baba sila, ano.
Hindi tayo binigyan ng morphine eh.
Kailangan na ng morphine yung kabilang team. Baka kailangan si Windy.
Everyone, dito tayo, stack up tayo dito sa northwest side. No one. Team 3, we are set. What's our next objective?
We hold for counterattack. Possible counterattack from northwest up.
Copy. Alright, mag-hold tayo for any possible
Skulls, have you
counterattack.
set up west-northwest of the compound?
Yes, we have. Still at this compound, we can we have visual on all sides.
I think na-check nila yun.
Do you have space?
Yes, let's go, let's check. Aquarius.
Squads, be advised, if all the Marines are escorted back to the base, we have to proceed to OPJ to help.
Guys, 360 tayo ha, sa palibot sa area natin.
Shot fire dito.
Marco, watch mo yung door.
Copy ko.
Yan ang door.
Ito ako sa ano, southwest.
Copy, the rest of the fire team, we need to face at least west, north, and east.
Copy.
Laser, wag ka dyan sa labas. Pasok ka sa loob ng wall.
Pluto, do you have eyes on the counterattack?
Negative. We're trying to locate. May visual kayo? Can you check?
Southwest negative. Southwest clear.
Directly west, I mean. Bearing 280.
Bearing 280 cap. Contacts bearing 280.
Roger that. No eyes on target.
Ako tinatamaan.
Target on site. Suppressing fire. Medyo malayo to. Tumatama sa puno yung bala ko. Nasa ano sila, direct west sila. Direct west around 500 meters.
Copy, try to suppress.
Suppressing. Getting some shots. Reloading.
Squad, sit rep over. Squad did, what's your status?
We're engaging contacts west and northwest of the compound.
Break.
Do you not have eyes on?
Be advised, there are multiple individuals roaming outside of the compound. We are suppressing them over.
Enemy BTR incoming. Enemy BTR incoming. Spotted.
BTR incoming. Sabay.
Do we have a location of the BTR?
Copy sa ano yan?
80 natin, pa-prep ng 80.
Dito kay Marco. Sa akin.
Skulks!
Alright, I'll take your position.
Engaging or you're not?
80.
We are engaging the targets at the compound. Over.
Sa labas ng wall, pasok sa wall. Huwag ka dyan lumabas.
Ayan, 80. Pa-check na lang.
Copy, north is covered by the other squad.
Yes,
Sino gagamit ng AT ba? Pick up na lang to.
we are getting ready to move out after we engage the BTR.
Hindi, akala ko ba may gagamit. Sige, kunin ko na to. Ako na bahala.
BTR location marked on map.
Malayo pa pala yung BTR sa next objective pa.
Teka lang, i-reload ko lang. I-reload ko lang tong ano, para...
Team 3, we need to check pa rin sa southeast ha. May isa at least isa or mag-check.
Okay.
All fire team needs the
Launcher reloads.
engage with AT if you have a clear shot.
Copy, that's way too far from our position.
Steve Pluto, let's set up north and then move na.
Copy. Alright, guys,
Skulls,
regroup
take
north.
Team 1's prior position dito sa north and the compound.
Marco. Group sa kanila.
Copy, guy. Moving.
Okay, move.
Alright, the rest follow. Team 3, we are set.
North side, northwest. Sa north ng objective 3. Malayo, hindi natin makikita kaso. RP, let's move north.
Follow squad lead.
Aerial on point, please.
Team 3 will be last team moving. Secure the
Please be advised.
sorry, secure natin
BTR
sila.
is starting to move.
Alright,
Fire
Marco,
team
once
leaders,
you see
stay
them
frosty.
moving,
Make sure
move.
AT is ready to deploy.
Okay. Moving out.
Alright, Macarius, go.
Road clear. Move.
Skulks, do you have eyes on the
Okay,
compound?
just stay with Windy Paddy, Windy, go kayo.
Copy, sir. Copy. 4-2
Cross mouse,
squad. BTR stuck again on the same position. I think he's stuck. I don't know. He's moving. He's moving forward. Moving northeast. Say again. Moving northeast. BTR headed north from compound.
Team 3 set. Ito na iba.
ST Pluto, be ready to deploy AT. BTR is on the move.
Heading
Copy.
east. BTR heading east.
Move, guys.
ST Pluto, pag
Go pull out your 80.
Take you that side, over there. Ayoko yung ano.
Saan yung ano? Contact.
Easy trap.
80 from, yung BTR coming na. On the move na. Wait yung dumating.
Saan ako mag-position? Teka.
Advice BTR has stopped northeast of town out.
Saan ako position dito? Pwede ba dito sa ano?
Leader to all parties, BTR is now northeast of town. Send the command.
Standby lang.
User joined your channel.
Skulks, are you set up? Skulks!
Macarius, may makaspare kang box mag?
SD Pluto, do you read?
Yep, I read you. 5x5.
Copy.
Can you contact Skulks? Di siya responsive.
Yung last mo?
RP ready to fire, palapit na ng palapit.
Copy. Saan banda? Saan ako banda?
Overwatch lost eyes on BTR. Lost in the foliage. You guys are on your own right now.
Teka. Ginyo ko lang ano. Ginyo ko bay. Back plus.
Dito.
Marco, what? My team has eyes on.
Back plus clear. Oh shit. It's not reloading. Wait. Reload. Okay. Back plus clear. I'm hit.
Turn
Di yata.
BTR is still up.
Medic. BTR is moving. Pasok sa loob, guys. Ayun, okay na pala. Down na.
Advice, BTR is dead. Is down.
Fire Team Pluto, let's move na.
Confirming explosion and burning wreckage of VTR confirmed. Out.
Copy, team is moving.
Do you have eyes on any other vehicles?
Overwatch.
Okay na ako. Let's move.
Chop 1, this is Stalker. BTR is down.
Windy, what's your sit rep?
Austin treating ko scopes.
Pluto, dito sila, Pluto.
Squad lead, this is ST Pluto. Team 2, Skulls is down and
Ineffective?
currently being patching up by Windy, my teammate.
Okay.
We are staying on one of the compounds and I have one of my teammates guarding them. Over.
Hold tayo. Ito pala sa loob ng compound. Balik.
Hindi, move on tayo. Doon naman si Norman at saka yung team eh. Sila na
Ay,
naman
ganun ba? Oh, sige. Sunod tayo sa grupo nila. Team 2, no?
Go.
Okay, moving.
Good copy command, Stalker.
Hindi, stick up lang kayo ni Azir ha. Huwag muna kayo mag-move unless sabihan kami. Sama na kayo ni Norman.
Copy.
We are moving up with the other teams.
Tara, move tayo. Stuck sa wall. Move. Coming, friendly.
Mark, wag mong unahan sila Ariel tsaka Lex please lang. Nasa iyo yung radio eh. Hayaan mo sila na lang.
Pasok sa compound.
This goes on fire team 2.
Dito pa sila.
Chop 1, this is Stalker.
Solid copy.
Spiraling out of control.
Okay.
Say again for Chop 1. Chop 1, are you spiraling out of control?
Pluto, nag-move na yung team 2. Sa kabilang compound.
Copy. Alright, let's go.
Oh, good copy, Stalker. I'm sorry. Fucking hell.
Moving.
Go, Macarius.
Hindi natin antayin yung dalawa. Okay, move. Road clear.
Operational na ba sila, no? Sila Skulks?
Don't think so.
2 mics.
Acting miking. Windy, what's the sit rep?
Scopes, 2 mics. Stable na siya eh. Pinintay ko na lang mag-wake up.
Copy. 2 mics, Skulls is already being stabilized.
Overwatch, do you have eyes on vehicle west, far west of northern compound, north of objective 1?
Skulks is up.
Overwatch has eyes.
Team lead of team 2 is already up.
Is on northwest.
Copy that.
Yung launcher pala na yun, kapag ka nireload mo, tapos binalik mo ulit, ma-unload na naman siya.
Over fire team 2.
Kaya
Sa building, naglabas ako ng handgun, di ba? Para sa tapos walang bala.
Kaya nga, medyo Hindi ko alam kung bug ba yun o sa game talaga. Nagulat ako kasi nireload ko na yun eh. Pag
Skulks, if you can move to fire position.
noong nakatutok na ako, biglang na-unload yung bala.
Please do. Tell us when.
Buti tinamaan ko.
We're going to move to position Del Tower.
Windy, go with team 2.
Your current position is in position
Team 2 number 4.
Charlie, or is it still in the compound?
Azer, make sure you cover Windy's ass all the time.
Skulks, what is your current position?
We are, our current position is at the compound, last compound. We are going to move to position Alpha over.
Assist mo na sila Harpy up north, Pluto. Move north, tapos move west na tayo.
Sorry, say again your last.
Clear compounds north and then we move west. ST Pluto.
Copy, clearing compound to the north. Tara, clear natin yung compound sa north. Go. Mark of compound sa north, clear natin.
Copy. Moving.
Doon. Team lang tayo, huwag masyado magkakalayo.
Checking left. Left clear. Moving.
Good copy, Sakura.
Pasok na. Move, move.
Number 4, number 5, moving with team 2, proceeding position.
Dito pala tropa. Shot fire dito sa may ano nila oh. Side nila.
House clear.
Overwatch the squad, shots fired, PKM west.
Any idea who they're engaging?
Marco, dito tayo. Diretso pa rin tayo, north.
Negative on tracers. They just had shots.
Copy. Labas.
This is fire team 2. We are taking fire from the northwest of our position.
Hold position and establish fire position. Return fire.
Solid copy. We are 50 meters to the
All clear.
side of
Move,
position
crossing.
by the tree line over.
Crossing. ST Pluto,
Crossing.
follow the riverbed to move to waypoint 4.
Clear natin to compound, Pluto.
Copy on that, copy on your last. Just clearing the last compound from to the north.
Okay.
Go.
Your
Go.
other elements.
Okay.
They are
Chop
with
for
the
Skulls.
team 2. Yeah.
Okay.
House clear.
Squad, this is ST Pluto. Compound to the north, all are clear.
Second house clear.
Alright.
Compound clear.
ST Pluto, makakapag-rally ka ba kasama yung other squad members mo? Plus fire team members.
Would you like them to wait here or salubungin namin?
Sasamahan ko na lang. Samahan na lang ng fire team namin, then we're gonna move to waypoint 4 following the riverbed.
User left your channel.
Stay with Skulks muna.
Squad, I think we have visual on that heavy MG. It's currently 315 of our position inside of the compound over.
Squad copies.
Dito lang tayo.
Standby lang daw.
Yeah, standby lang muna tayo.
Copy.
Chop 1 is stuck.
Watching southwest.
Blue.
Message over.
With Chuck 1, send.
Chuck 1 send traffic on ground console copy.
Be advised, Chuck 1 did not send any comments over.
Good copy.
Stay there, you get shot.
Team 3 to Team 3, we are on the blue marker on the
Kayo,
map.
on us na, follow
22.
na with us,
Over.
Marco. Ito ba 2IC?
Command.
Andito si ano? Pluto. Chris andito. Si Chris.
The op 4 are starting to pack up,
Break.
which explains all the vehicle movement.
Ito ka na Pluto.
If you wanna gather intel, you might wanna speed it up. They're trying to leave the village.
A truck incoming west.
Ito, bilisan na natin. Follow yung riverbed.
Dun sa may compound.
They're leaving the village.
Be advised that they're using civilian vehicles to exit.
Narinig mo ako? Gagalaw tayo.
Squad, break. We are, I think we have incoming BTR on our position, Charlie, over.
To the riverbed.
Coming from the west.
Kasama na sila, sabi ko sa kanina, kasama. Mauna na ako ah.
Sige.
Windy, dyan muna kayo sa grupo nila ha.
Copy.
Move.
Let's go.
Truck 1 is stalkers in traffic.
Luto, bilisan natin. Kaya pa natin i-cut off tong Ural.
Squad, this is Fire Team 2. We are currently on position Charlie, over.
Move to objective.
And there's a vehicle directly west from our position.
Again, move to objective, over.
Yes.
Truck.
Copy, we are going to come from the south.
Stalker, be advised, current Euro is...
Target the wheels.
Just crossed the Dry River and is now on the...
Wala na, ano na.
Kapag-retreat na sila.
Blue ban. Yeah, I'm black and white.
Tara, dito tayo.
Black and white.
Shot fire sa south.
Command, this is Stalker Fire Team 1
Let's move.
has passed 5.4 and is proceeding to OPJ2 from the north side.
User joined your channel.
Take point, move north. I mean south, go. Ito.
Marco?
Macario.
Marco, take point.
Fire Team 1 is now pushing the riverbed, heading to
Sa
1.4.
south?
Wait, dito tayo. May foliage dito, sundan nyo dito.
Sabihin nyo ako pag nag-move na sila.
Bleeding ako. Wait, one.
Copy. It's okay.
Up until to that cover. Tara.
Skulls, are you moving to the objective now?
Nag-open yun wound ko, nag-open.
Objective, we are from the southeast side.
Okay, I'm good.
Si SD Pluto asa. Sa likod.
Moving na kami, leading.
All squads, be advised, OPJ2 has some intels in the area. Chop 2, this is Stalker, send traffic.
Stalker, be advised.
Boys, check your mags. Kung kailangan or repack.
Easternmost compound of objective.
Fire Team 1 is set on waypoint 4, waiting for tasking.
Proceed south to objective 3.
Fire Team 1 pushing south, out.
Chapter
Mark,
1,
move.
this is Stalker.
Go. Mark, go.
Copy.
Step for Chalk 1.
Chapter 1,
Traffic.
Clear.
Traffic has been relayed.
Baka may IEDs dito, don't get too close.
Clear. Oh, I'm bleeding again. My good.
Let Macario step point, atras ka konti.
Stalker, this Chalk 1, message.
Chapter 1, this is Stalker, send traffic.
Be advised, in the same compound, I have eyes on 4 times. Friendly Marines are down, over. You got 1 time infantry.
Clear dyan. Pound clear. dito.
Stay outside yung iba. Stay outside.
Sige.
Stay outside.
Stay outside lang tayo. Let them take you inside.
4 bodies, Marines and using radio, and one of them is taken over the head.
Clear, BD clear.
Squad, this is Fire Team 2, how copy? Squad, this is Fire Team 2, how copy?
Skulk, sit rep.
We are on the south side of the compound. We are currently behind the wall. We have seen a insurgent executed multiple Marines. Insurgent executed multiple Marines, over.
Why didn't you go in? Start clearing south up to north.
Copy. Everyone, on me, let's go, clear.
Command, this is Tucker.
Fire Team 1 has entered the compound from the northwest. We are now sweeping towards southeast.
Marines has been executed inside the AO. Copy.
Friendlies in front.
Shit, friendly down. Friendly down.
Break. Using from the chopper to wave off of that AO. We still have rooftop RPGs on that area.
Chris, command says,
What's the position of the RPG?
And after that,
Just
we
took
just
out
cleared and
two
see
RPG guys on rooftop on the
Speak out.
Command, there is a stash, what they call this, a weapon stash on this house by the compound where the Marines were executed, over.
If you
Yeah,
have
4
any
Marines
intel around the
KIA.
area, we need to pick them up and the bodies should be loaded up inside the chopper. And after that, we can all go home.
Can I talk now? Good, we're fine? Alright. So, since nagka-bug tayo kanina, the dynamics of the objectives changed because I've taken the liberty of adding to the lore kung bakit nawala yung isang squad kanina. So, the events that you saw was a representative of your own avatars kanina when the radio went out. Thus, we wanted to be a little bit more of a spectacle on how you guys got captured and some were executed. Which might be harsh, but it's a video game, guys. Come on. For everybody who is streaming and saw the executions, calm down. It's a video game, all right? We don't have to be politically correct here. It was for theatrical purposes, all right? So,
It was fun.
yep.
It was fun, sir. It was fun.
Yeah. So, yun. Again, the dynamics of the objectives have changed to reflect on yung bug kanina to add to the lore to make it a little bit more interesting and to compensate for the wasted time that we have on the first try. But what we did was strengthen lang namin konti yung objective 1 and objective 2, which put your ability to mount an assault on a fortified position to the test. Unfortunately, sa first part, the from objective 1, the pace was a little bit slow and we had a lot of issues with spacing and 360 defense. That's why muntik na kayo ma-wipe out when you were moving between objective 1 and objective 2 towards the village. So, I believe dito kayo na bogged down on the black marker even before you reach the village. So what happened was, by the way, this VCOM AI is the bomb. Was the hostiles from Objective 1 were already engaging you when you were directly north of them, or just a little bit northeast of them, and the enemies from Objective 2 started to move in on your position. That's why you got outflanked. They flanked you before you could flank them. That's why I also gave you the tip to fire and maneuver because the longer you stayed here, the longer you were out in the open, the more casualties you will take, and it's gonna be a long march back to Bahar for medevac. Yeah. So the other issue that you had, I think, was that Overwatch did not have complete Overwatch over the assault squad because you guys decided to move further east, northeastwards, rather than stay directly behind 2071, in which they could have suppressed the enemy for you while you made your approach. There are little patches of trees here that would have got you to this point right here. But once you had a foothold of this, it will be easier to like maneuver yourself way up north, dividing the team into the left, middle, and right. Uh, at least that's how I would have done it if I were squad lead. But at the end of the day, you guys got the job done. I guess it was a little bit rough on the edges, but objective one, you were able to take it. But again, yung extraction was a little bit sloppy. I get that you were trying to establish an LZ na malapit lang sa objective one, but realistically, that would not have been viable because if nakinig kayo narinig nilang Zeus kanina, we were desperately trying to punish the Black Hawk for trying to land to LZ1 when Objective 2 was clearly alerted of your presence already. And this was around, I think, half a click lang, which is in range lang sa mga anti-air systems. We would have wanted to, ano, punish you on that one, but, you know, hindi umabot yung mga RPG, so I guess it's all good. Now, moving on to Objective 2, the enemies were able to pack up and leave because I understand that you were trying to divide the team, but in my opinion, it was a little bit too stretched out in the sense na medyo malayo yung nilakad ng ibang team for them to be ready. Inabot ko ng mga 15 minutes siguro to set up while the enemy was trying to pack up and were able to again kill the lost marines that you had like an hour before this mission. So tapos Overwatch, high-powered scope, they scouted it very well, nag-call out sila ng targets, and I really like the fact that you guys were putting up markers of enemy positions within the map para aware lahat. Communications, I couldn't complain. Maganda yung communications, although I did notice at some point somebody's temper was off the roof. I'm not gonna mention any names, but I think I know who it was. Basta,
I'm just gonna laugh.
Yan, tempers that flare are normal in the game. Hopefully lang, my only hope is that hindi nyo yan kimkimin and then take it outside of the game, alright? So, yan lang siguro. It's normal, especially when you're under a quote-unquote stressful in-game situation, di ba? And kudos to squad lead as well as yung mga team lead because your communication was solid and you guys for the most part were able to remain calm. Like even if there was a lot of death and a lot of screeching around you. Overall, I think it was a you know, I thought it was successful. Just a little bit delayed lang because of that stupid fucking bug that we had to deal with. I hope you guys had fun. So I'm gonna send it over to my co-Zeus, Charles and Bryce before we send it out to the squad.
Fuck's Bryce.
Hey, sorry.
Alright, fine. Wala naman. Wala na. Charles, go.
Comment lang sa medic. Next time, pakibilisan ng mag-heal. Yun lang. It took you more than 10 minutes to revive one teammate na dapat within 5 minutes. Kahit hindi siya up, stabilize na dapat. Para para hindi naman kawawa yung player na nakahiga lang doon, kakape-kape. Tsaka do not, as I've said before, do not heal yourself out in the open where you got shot. Kasi you're just a stationary target pag nag-heal ka dun. Kahit dumapa ka, what I advise most of the time is to find defilade or hard cover before you heal yourself. Kung kung walang cover, return fire muna. Para malaman nung... Kasi nasusuppress din yung AI kahit papano. They would stop shooting at you and then they would move. Tas yung small window doon, you could just put a tourniquet and then yun. Okay na. Pero sa medic, yun lang. Next time pakibilisan yung pag-up or pag-stabilize ng wounded.
To add lang din pala, sorry to add lang din pala kanina, yung forgot what I was about to say. Charles, go on. Sorry. Mamaya na. I'll try to remember. Sorry. Okay. Okay, I remember now.
Okay.
I remember now. Okay. Merong isa, again, I'm not gonna mention any names, na nagsolo kanina. Did I mention the team? Kung anong team yun? No. Sige.
Na.
That's not me, is it?
Basta may nagsulo kanina na kumain ng RPG.
Oh, it's not me.
Hindi namin ni-revive using Zeus. He would have bled out. Why? Because he had no buddy with him. Here's a hint. He was on the roof. Okay?
No,
He was
I
alone.
disagree.
Alone?
I disagree.
Okay, sige. State your case. I didn't say it was you, pero sige.
It was me, okay?
What?
It was me.
Yan, sige. Dalawa na kayo. Sige, state your
Actually,
case
it's,
mamaya. Pero...
can I explain?
Okay, no, me
Sige.
first. It was me. It was me who died, not you, okay? So, this is what happened, okay? I was telling them to secure the perimeter. Yung iba nasa kabilang compound na. Yung dalawa. Yung isa nasa baba ko. Tapos, nakita ko, sabi ko, isuppress nyo yung kalaban. Hindi nila alam kung ano yung susuppress nila kasi hindi nila nakita yung kalaban. Sabi ko, basta barilin nyo yung 3 line na yan, hindi nadudungaw yung mga yan. Ang ginawa ko, tumawag ngayon ako sa pagkatawag ko, may nakita akong tracer, sabay, boom, wala, patay ako. Pero yung kakampi ko, nasa gilid lang.
Can I go next? Explanation?
Okay. After this, balik tayo kay Charles, tapos kay Misguided, and then the squad
Okay.
lead.
So that point, di namin alam si Skulls na down kasi actually, I'm the body of Skulls sa rooftop. I got shot on my shoulder and head, so I rolled down from the rooftop to the ground. Then, pagbalik ko, like after 5 minutes kasi medyo nawawala to si Normans at saka si 328. So pag-akyat namin ni Normans, sabi ni Normans na down pala to si Skulls. Kaya yun, like we don't have any contact sa other team kasi si Skulls yung namin and twice medyo may problem sa radio. So yun, personalize ko na talagang nilapitan yung ibang team kung sino may medic kasi ang aming team walang medic. So thanks for Windy na nag volunteer. So
Thank you for explaining your side. Yeah. So yun. Sige. Charles, if meron pa, go ahead. Tapos Misguided, if you have any comments before we send it down to squad leads. And
Ayun sir, to answer Potato's request for cat medical, tinanggihan ni Sir Ilo yun. Kasi wala namang surgeons in the battlefield. They're at the back. Lagi silang nasa base lang. And we can't simulate that kasi we lack legit doctors for the community.
Mac, but he's actually really busy. Sorry, carry on.
Charles, anything else? Hold the questions and comments na lang muna. Let's quickly go down the line. Give everybody a chance to speak.
Yes sir, I'm done. Si Misguided.
Keep your penis short. Keep it short, penis.
Wala naman. Okay naman yung lahat. Yung ano lang, si Potato malapit ng mag-fly over sa battle zone. Yun lang. Ang lapit mo, bro. Really wanted to take you down.
Potato, comment na lang dyan mabilisan tapos go on to the squad lead. Let's go.
Okay, so mine will be yung cat medical. We can select. I just found this out now. We can select the surgeons out, kind of like we have basic and advanced. Pero in the cat medical, it's gonna be advanced and super advanced. If you get what I mean, you know. You can opt out the surgeon side, so para siyang mas magandang gameplay lang for the medics.
We'll take that into consideration. We'll have a discussion about that one sa public, sa ano, tawag dito, sa Facebook group natin, and then we'll create a poll. But first, we'll need to educate them kung ano siya about. Alright? So, Potato, since you were the one who suggested, pwede ka mag-post ng mga either like reading materials or useful video about it and try to convince people into approving it. Alright?
Okay.
Yeah, because democracy tayo dito. Kung ano yung gusto nyo, pwede, we can put it to a vote. Alright? Okay, sige, if there's nothing else, sino ba yung squad lead? I believe it was Chris.
Okay. At some point after nung transition ng phase 1 to phase 2 yung assault to objective 2, wala na akong masyadong situational awareness kasi from the get-go po, after the landing, yung initial contact namin dito sa minart mo sa, yung pinoint out mo kanina sa map, wala kaming contact report from fire team Skulks sa 2071, and ang expectation ko po ay may initiative siya to suppress as discussed nung fire team and squad leader briefing namin. And then after that po, other than that, yun lang po, yung concern ko lang ay wala pong masyadong communication from certain fire team leader, tapos yun lang.
Okay.
And yung errors ko, ganun.
Noted, Chris, thank you. So pag ganun, again, this all comes down to a communication issue. So we'll address that overall later. Pero for now, let's give others a chance to speak na rin. Who were fire team leads? Go ahead.
Si Harpy, si Skulks, and si ST Pluto.
Kahit sino sa inyo, step up and say your piece. Then let's quickly go down the line.
Okay, so...
Skulls, go.
So, hindi. Kasi kanina, dun sa communication, hindi ko alam kung naririnig ba ako ni Chris o hindi. Kasi kanina, yung sinasabi ko kung nag-a-update ako sa kanya, tapos sasabihin niya, Scott, what your status, ganun. Sabi, tinitingnan ko naman, tama naman yung frequency ko, naririnig naman ako nung iba. So, yun lang din siguro sa communications. Tapos, marami rin sa ating hindi marunong gumamit ng set additional frequency. Kaya, pag na-down, hindi na alam kung anong gagawin yung iba. So, yun lang naman. Tapos, yung sawag dito, yung sa suppress, yung sa suppress, yung na-down sila dun sa may papunta silang objective 1, yung nag-a-update kami palagi. Yung umpisa pa lang, nag-a-update kami. Nagre-reply naman sila, okay naman. Pero, yung parang alam nyo na nasa harapan nyo na, syempre mag-adjust kayo, huwag nyo nang harapan na alam nyo na sinabing may MG dyan, huwag nyo nang i-push, kaya marami siguro sa inyong na-down doon. Tapos yung sa medic natin, thank you kasi binuhay mo ako, tsaka tawag dito, huwag mo akong injectan ng morphine pag down pa, kasi naririnig ko yung timok ng puso ko eh. Inject ng morphine, down ako eh, okay naman yung pat sa akin, sabi ko ba't puro morphine, sabi ko ganun.
Sino yung medic? Si Windy, di ba?
Hindi.
Oo.
Ay, at saka yung sa may pahuling
Wag ka
na
muna
pala,
mag-medic,
sa may pahuling part pala, yung medic, pati si, pangalan nun, si Ariel ba? Pangalan nun, si...
Jer?
Hindi. Basta, ayun, si Azer. Dahil silang dalawa sa amin na napunta, so parang ginawa namin silang HVT, tapos wala pa sila sa squad net. So, para sabihan namin sila mag-move, as in lalapitan ko pa, okay, move tayo dyan, move. Ay, ganito, ganyan. So, yun lang talaga yung key point ngayong pang napansin ko, yung communication lang talaga. Tapos yung tawag dito, sariling diskarte na rin sa squad. or ganun. Kasi may plan tayo, we stick to the plan, pero hindi naman palagi dapat na stick to the plan tayo. Kailangan marunong tayo
True.
mag-compromise at adjust.
That is true.
Kasi
Yes.
yung plan natin is to push to objective 1. Paano pag may MG sa tapat mo? Yung napansin ko, nag-push kayo objective 1, sabi ko, tinawag ko, sabi suppressive fire, sinopress namin at buti na down namin yung MG gunner. Kung hindi, marami pa siguro namatay sa inyo. Naman, thank you, love you.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Yun. So just remember that if everything's going according to plan, it's an ambush. Alright? Yan na lang. Alright. Next.
Pluto.
Welcome sa first Arma mo, bro.
Yeah, bro. Can we welcome our new guy?
Yeah, mamaya may special section para dyan.
Hey.
We're gonna sing
Pluto.
lullabies for like
Pluto.
1 hour. Okay. Alright, stop. Alright, everybody shut up. Shh. Shut up.
Break.
Alright.
For my team, I don't know, sa 360 to kasi hindi ko sila nakikita talaga. I just tell them to do 360 tapos so ibang fire teams na dapat nakita nun. So if you have comments on that, just let me know. And then dun sa weapon, yeah. No excuses. My bad. Lap kwenta yung ano ko. Yung pagpasok ko dun sa compound na ano, tinutukan ko yung barrel ng ano. Hindi ko na barrel kasi walang bala yung ano ko, weapon ko. And then yung move up namin dun sa first objective where sabi ni Chris na ano kami, na pin kami, na down ako. Error ko doon kasi hindi ko na ano si Marco. I think Marco was not hearing us talaga na maayos. Kasi naka-yell ako, so narinig niya ako through yelling ata, and then parang sineset niya yung radio niya in the middle of the almost near by the road. Sabi ko na kailangan na mag-move up, and then I think that's the time na once we reach the other side of the road, nag-call out itong si Skull na merong 2 guys or 3-man team na pa-approach na sa sa harapan namin, and then yun. Kami. So yeah. It's my fault. I did not although I assumed na naririnig ko sila lahat when I asked them to check in on the radio, and I heard them talking, so siguro kulang ako, man short ako. Narinig si Marco doon. What else? Dun sa comment ko dun sa Potato yung Chopper, nag-radio na ako sa kanila na to let you know na nag-move siya dun sa side na yun, yung palapit siya sa objective, yung final objective. Sabi ko wag umikot doon kasi maano yung ibang AI magre-react doon. Yun lang. And then
I didn't get any.
Yun. So yun, I think that was communication error. And then yung first landing mo, yung first landing mo na when I pop the orange smoke tapos nagland ka, it was too slow na nag-lock yung ilagay doon yung survivor, kaya nag-wave off na siya kasi meron nag-suppress sa chopper yan. So kailangan niya mag-wave off ulit. Next time pag ganun, make sure na naka-ready na yung tao na pagka once naglapag na yung chopper, diretso sakay na agad. Dapat less than, I don't know, 10 seconds? 15? Ito matagal yan. Oh, it's good. I told my team nung binigay na sa amin, sabi ko, paglapag yan, Marco, diretso idikit mo na sa chopper para mapag-wave off si... So yeah.
That's what happened on the second LZ. So, I think we fix it.
I don't know.
What else, Pluto? What else you got?
Communication sa team, wala naman akong masabi, okay lang kasi hindi ko na kailangan talaga silang micromanage them to do this and that, and then we're doing it. So, sa ibang team na lang kung ano nakitang error sa amin.
Very effective yung team ni ST Pluto, although hindi ko na-observe yung kay Skulks, pero yung team ko, effective naman yung 2IC ko, yung FTL ko, si Harpy, sa management ng team members.
Thank you. Ay kong si Ghost, hindi marunong gumamit radyo.
Okay, sino next kay Pluto? Hang on.
Hindi naman sa hindi marunong sir, nagloloko talaga yung controls ko.
It's fine.
Di ba nung isang gabi ganyan din yan?
Alright, boys. Sino sunod kay Pluto? Bro, go ahead.
Well, Overwatch, again, there's only limited vantage points for us na maka-press na sa kanya. So, choose a high place and na-mention mo kanina. So, napaka-limited na options where we can provide cover for you. So, we just try to spot things out. visible vehicle. And we took down some of the rooftop RPGs. Sabi may kasalanan, ba't namatay kagad yung mga RPGs? Yung mga Zeus para sa chopper. And we also got compromise on our first location. I don't know why. Maybe because first yung Luto kanina. Or I don't know. Or which team was on the objective 1 earlier. And nag-sunod yung fire nila. I haven't seen the sniper if anybody of you took it down, but sniper?
Nakita ko yung sniper sa gilid ng container.
We took a counter snipe on our last our first position, and we kinda collapsed from there and moved to a second spot. Kaya nawala na lang that time. Then that yun lang naman. Wala namang may problema. Kasi dalawa lang naman kami. Ay.
Alright, cool. So, sino pa? Is there anyone else down the line na wala na?
Comment lang ako.
Go ahead, comments, questions, suggestions na tayo. Feel free to write on chat so we can call you in order. Let's go.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Sorry for everyone. I think this is one of the reasons why everyone was talking on the radio pero may communication breakdown pa rin. So, para sa akin, this applies to land nav, pati sa calling ng contacts. So, pinakauna, I think we have to really break the habit of saying doon, dito, or doon sa tree line. Because, you have to be really specific, especially this Arma. Okay, it's imperative na you call out the contact and then the bearing and then the distance if you can. Yun yung kulang kanina eh. Ang dami kong naririnig na may contact doon or dun sa kanan or sa kaliwa. Medyo magulo siya. And then for land nav naman, hearing people say na move there or move doon, hindi pwede yun. You have to give a bearing talaga or a heading and then proceed. Kasi si Portman, kawawa naman, masala na, especially if wala kang ima-mark sa map, malilito yung Portman mo kung saan mo siya gusto papuntahin. What else? Squad level, okay naman, pero na-feel ko rin yung sinabi ni Chris kanina because I was listening dun sa net. Yung pagbalik ng information is little to none. We got engaged, walang contact report from, hindi naman totally wala, pero kaunti. Okay? Kasi kung two teams are able to give a contact report, squad lead would be able to deduce the location kung saan talaga nanggagaling yung contacts based from the two calls na binigay ng dalawang fire team leaders. For my fire team naman, medyo hindi lang kami tawag dito. Ina-address mo kami sa private net. Next time, I think it would be better if you also address Fire Team 1 sa squad net kasi that's why it's there. So, 2 and 3 is aware of our movements as well. And then, mid-game, medyo wala ka ng tasking na binibigay. So, naiwan kami. Dun sa
Wala
isang
na ako
compound.
situators nun eh.
Gets ka rin. Kasi walang nag-trickle down na info sa'yo masyado. Yan lang. Thank you.
Awesome. Sino pa yung may comment? Teka, check ko
Si, Mark, JTAC.
Go for it.
Alright guys, first of all, I'm gonna speak on Tagalog, so I just wanna practice it, sorry.
Wow, nice.
And sige, first of all, gusto ko lang mag-sorry kasi minsan hindi ako marinig ng squad leader or nagta-transmit ako ng traffic. And then, yeah, I'm gonna get a new microphone soon. So, sorry, fucking hell.
All good lang.
Fine, we can hear you just fine.
Oo. During
Kukuha ka ng
firefights
bagong
lang,
microphone kasi
hindi ka lang masyadong rinig. Kasi kahit ako rin, hindi rin tayo magkarinigan. Eh, dahil medyo lower yung pitch ng voice mo and medyo monotonous ka, medyo mahirap ka lang intindihan. Pero other than that, hindi talaga siya issue.
sige, yun nga lang, medyo nahirapan din ako ng magsalita ng pag ganito, nahirapan ako kasi minsan tinataasan ko na yung boses ko pero hindi pa rin ako marinig. Hindi naman ako nai-stress pero yun nga lang, medyo nahirapan lang ako. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. And then yeah, for my job, yeah, I was supposed to transmit all traffic to all radio, sorry, to radio traffics and all frequencies, but nakaano naman ako sa long range.
I can hear you clearly on 5-0, so long range is fine.
Alright. So yun nga lang, ang work ko kasi for Jeta is mag-transmit ng traffic. And yeah, sorry nga pala if yun lang. Hindi ako masyadong makapagsalita na maayos kasi mahina yung boses. Yeah, I'll do better on that. And yeah, good job guys. And yes,
Hero,
stay
I have
calm.
Sorry.
Very, tonight was kind of stressful nga rin. I'm not gonna lie. I think we kind of went overboard with the whole experimentation with VCOM, but I hope you guys had fun anyway. Sana hindi siya masyadong hindi masyadong ano ba sa Tagalog yan? Trampas ba? Masyadong hindi makatotohanan yung accuracy ng AI or yung movement nila or something. I hope it didn't break your immersion is what I'm trying to say.
Hindi kami words immersion, binabaril kami.
Jesus Christ. Okay, fine. Touche.
Immersive dun pala sa suppression eh.
Alright, cool. Sige. Alright. Anybody else have si Potato? Did you try to say something?
Yes. I wanna
go ahead, bro.
apologize to Team 1 if they saw some immersion breaking, someone piloting a chopper backwards.
Hindi. We didn't see that. Sila siguro. Pero di namin nakita.
May nag-report in long wave na so if my chopper was going down.
Nakita ko kanina si Pluto nung pabalik sa doon, sobrang baba.
So yeah, if that was immersion breaking, I'm sorry. I'm just very bored in the air. Yeah, that's all.
Alright.
Oh, si Marco, good shot. Unang shot niya, piyok. Nice. Unang shot niya ng takedown yung BTR.
Ang nangyari, nireload ko na actually yun eh. Tapos pag ano ko ulit, pag release ko ulit, wala na-unload ulit yung pala. Buti.
Pero ano nun?
Actually, may tumitira sa akin, tinamaan na ako eh. Buti na i-release ko agad.
If wala nang questions and comments, wala na, no?
Meron akong comment.
Ay, meron pala. Sige, go.
I would like to say sorry to host kasi when I was suppressing fire, trees, ulo niya.
It's fine. Nangyari talaga yun. Mistakes
Kasi
happen.
line of fire.
Guy,
last comment pala.
Fireline, so it's my fault.
Alright, last part na lang muna. If there are no more further questions, comments. Welcome nyo na lang yung mga bago. Welcome to Arma Philippines. I hope it was worth the buy.
Welcome.
Hindi siya, it's not cheap.
Bago.
Ito, for one, how do we fucking say your gamer tag?
Acer.
Acer, alright? And
Initiation muna.
alright, shut up real quick. Welcome to Arma Philippines. I hope this is Acer. I hope it was everything you expected. I hope it was sa mga bago dyan, I hope it was more than what you expected, or at least it met your expectations upon purchasing the game. Even though hindi namin sinabi sa inyo na bumili kayo, you still chose to gamble, even though this is a very old game and the graphics aren't really up to par with the current the battlefield games. Pero masasabi lang namin is we will try to offer you dynamic experiences possible na hindi ma-offer ng kahit anumang like multiplayer games like mga casual shooters, alright?